Boom! This episode of Talks with KG is sponsored by KG Cleaning Services. Quality service at all times. Located out of New York, serving all 5 boroughs. They have been in business for over 15 years. Services include cleaning of schools, cleaning of hospitals, cleaning of houses. It don't really matter. Just link up with KG Cleaning Services. Their number is 917-200-4362 or email canienterprise.com. Also, Jave Auto AC, located number 182 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, for all your AC needs. Right now the sun hot, so Jave AC is definitely a spot. Boom! Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG, where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight, we get into the bottom of things. All you know, Talks with KG is our program where we like to, as I say, keep it real. You know, we had Shade Mischif on the show. And the dogs say that Brady, Squid, Trinidad Killer, he called a few names. And he said that, well, the men, tiffy style, tiffy lyrics, well, they're tiffin, brother. But tonight, we're going to get to the bottom of it. So I want to introduce to the platform, Squid and Brady. Well, go on, my G's.
Cool like the other side of the pillow, man.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, we here with the new gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, right?
The dogs had to talk one.
I like that.
Right. No, I get straight to the point. Me meet
Give him the mic.
No bush.
Give him the mic, Squid. Give him the mic.
I
Yeah, press something.
Ain't nothing. Let's press it back.
Correct?
Yeah,
get dunked it one time, right?
right.
I telling that KJ, I don't know this man. Right?
You never see him before in your
I never
life.
see this man in my life.
Ever.
Remember, I see new gen too. We
Right.
not studying them kind of music he's singing. You understand?
Right.
So, I wake up one morning, going on my day normal. Somebody call me and tell me some old Rasta man dissing me.
Old Rasta, man.
You understand? So, when I went and I, listen to the song,
Yeah.
I say, I TV lyrics, but
Yeah, because
It's
you
3
singing
words.
boom see.
it's 3 words, boom, and so I
Yeah.
can't sing about a girl bottom too. Only he does watch
Yeah.
bottom. I like, man. You understand? So, he say with Tiffany lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I went in the studio and half an hour and this Mac one time and it was hitting more than he only understand.
Yeah.
And I think he was kind of catching a little feelings for that.
So where you get the word boom seeing from?
I was on a live
Right.
and I was freestyling and a girl came with that word now, but she
Oh.
said, make on it boom see, because she have a big ass now, you understand?
Yeah.
So I started, I was saying, that boom see, and then some, the boom see and just come now, boy. So I
Yeah.
started to, that boom see, and I went in the studio one time and recorded, and they like it.
So you'd never hear his song before?
I never hear it.
Yeah.
And when I hear it now, I take it off. From the time I hear it, no, because when I search up, no, I being real.
Yeah.
When I search up to find the song, it's a rhythm come up. That is the rhythm Saki sing tanka lanka on that the boom see and them. So I thought he mean that I tiff it from there, but when I really search up and I find the song, because if you search his name on YouTube, you ain't even finding it. Unless you really know the man.
Right.
I talking real. I don't know about Squid,
So
but
you're saying you're real dig up for this song?
I real dig for the song. I type in the name on IG, I couldn't even find. Just now, when I was looking for the next diss he sang for Squid, I went on your page to find the tag to look for your account because I can't find it. And I'm being real, no.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant. And you understand? And me just talking this,
I can't wait.
Me talking this thing, nobody, I talking real. I don't know the man. And shit. Yeah. When you're singing, it ain't making no sense. You can't be disrespecting people who better than you. You understand? And if you want respect, you have to give respect. You understand? And if you don't
Well
respect
said.
it, he will disrespect you. So you have to have respect. You understand, KG?
Yeah.
I'm talking the truth.
No, I feel it.
Added to that,
I feel it.
you want a problem with. You see the fact that
Just
there's
go
the
the mic.
new generation, he coming at.
Yeah.
Come at me, I don't mind. I like them shit too. Come at me. Brady was the age?
21.
21 boy, them fellas young in it. Them is the men who want to carry it on. But I find shit disrespectful.
Yeah. I asked the
You
man,
understand?
I say, you and Squid and them as friends? He say, yeah. Right? No, I being real. I just tell you from my perspective. Right? Lyrical warfare, I like that.
Love
Me have
it.
no problem with that.
Love it.
Say, a man who I don't really link with, sing a song for me because he probably like something I do. I like that, I go reply. But I
Right.
ask him, you and Squid good? He said, because I know everybody good. I know everybody good.
Correct.
All that we come
Right.
from back in the days and we was good.
We's old school.
Right. So my thing about it was, if a man who I good with, I wake up a morning and a man sing a song for me, I know that kicks the thing.
But that is what slapped me in my face. I feel betrayed. Because here we're going on, KG. One, right? But I don't even know where to start. Let me start from here. Right? I get up the morning, as I was turning off here, feeling heavy, just so. I tell my brother, I say, boy, let me take a sea bath now. We go on last Quavers, right? No, sorry. Let me retract a little bit. The week before, I see this video come up with Beanie Man. And Mr. Man chop up the video,
Right.
you know, and say, Squid. Well, all of
Right,
we see the video.
yeah.
I think he played it on the interview.
He show his song, then he play all the song.
Right.
To imply
Right.
that all you biting his style.
And respect me, motherfuckers, or some kind of disrespect.
Bird brain,
brain.
motherfucker.
I's a bird brain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So respect me, bird brain, motherfuckers. You know,
Yeah.
he's a pimp. You know.
Right.
All right. I see it. I grind my teeth. I say I feel disrespected because he's my partner. Don't
So let's be
we
gents.
supposed to be right. Steamy Fridays
Right.
every week during the COVID. Shade is in my studio.
Right.
Don't let me post them videos, you know. Shade, don't let me post them videos, you know. Don't. All right, that one, right?
Right.
We do so. I see it. I show my brother. My phone started ring off. Cause you know, although we are middle class and we keep ourselves a certain way, we are the friends who not on that.
Right.
So
Of
they
course.
started ring off. I let them know. I say, yo, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Right? I said, that music thing, Leafy, he call up my name just to get her forward. Right? I leave it as that. 2 days after, I went fits. I see he and he stripper walking. Right?
Keep it closer.
Right. I see he and he stripper walking.
Right.
Right? You ain't calling no names. Big up yourself, girl. Me and you good.
Ah.
Right.
Right.
I be the bigger man. I see you watch me. He going down in our corner. I be the bigger man. I went by the bar. I hit him a bounce. I say, I see what you do there, no?
Right.
But you might get passed it by me. But you know Trinidad killer not letting that go.
Right.
Yeah, nah, I just find things boring. There's no scene, no thing. I say, right, once it's that, right, I get my bounce again.
Right.
I go back in my corner. We lime, we think. About a day or two after, radio calling me. Akeem and Carrie.
Right.
You're live on the Boom Champions.
Right.
94.1. I say, what going on? I already started laugh because I know what they're calling me for. This was their words. They just came off the phone with Shade Mischif. And Shade Big Shit say say that with the whole thing with the song stealing and whatever, he's not going to take it any further. But I was in the car with my family, you know, we just went to get something to eat. So I stopped and I come out the car. And I get a little loud. I
Right.
say, first things first, he cannot take it any further. One, because here what happening. Now, as much as I would write my music, I'm not ashamed to say, and I want to let the public know
Right.
that you don't have to write all your music.
Of course.
This song that he said I thief, both myself and A-Class Records
Right.
did that song together, right? I came with a hook, and then A-Class came with the part that he thought I steal.
Right.
Bamsi big, Bamsi small, Bamsi brace the man on the wall. Bamsi smooth, Bamsi flat. Where you going with all of that? That's the line. Shade song going. Boom boom big, boom boom small. We winding up on all. Right? Again, Bamsi big, Bamsi small, Bamsi brace the man on the wall. Bamsi smooth, Bamsi flat. Where you going with all of that?
Yeah.
Boom boom big. Right? Such a fucking clown thing. I'll vex it, KG. I'll vex, right?
Hey, yeah.
But then I say, one, A-Class.
Yeah.
Since COVID time, when A-Class and I was putting in the work,
Right.
A-Class proposed that song to me, but it wasn't the time yet. I find it was sung in more socash. That's why we did it on our bouillon. But if there's one thing with A-Class, A-Class does have records of all his demos. So I could go on the computer now
Yeah,
and
pull
pull
up
up
the date.
the date he did that demo. Wasn't for this song.
Right.
The date, right? Around that same time, Shade Mischif used to be begging A-Class to get some studio time to record. Right? I won. Two, let me get a little more into it now. Forget about what I now said. Let me just say, he's saying ITV song, right? They say thief from thief does make God laugh.
Yeah.
Let me phone. I'm going to show you something.
Right.
Because either man does come with facts.
Right.
Right?
Receipts.
Yeah, receipts.
Yeah.
Watch man shake and all kind of thing
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that when
yeah.
in a fight here. Right? This is 1987.
Right.
Right? Iowa George. I want you to listen to this, right? Hold on. Oh, Shims. Hold on. Iowa George.
Like Georgie?
That's Georgie. Just now. Hold on. Because when I heard
What
this
is
song
this?
that A-Class wrote,
Yeah.
I say, yo, that song ain't familiar. He say, yeah, boy. That Iowa. I said, that Iowa? No. Iowa is like a father to me in the industry.
Right.
So I call Iowa. You understand? I say, Iowa. Because we just ask permission and we don't thief. You
So
understand?
wait. So what you tell him here is, he's saying you thief from he,
Right.
but he thief from Iowa George.
But he thief from Iowa. You understand? Listen to his song. Boom, boom, big. Boom, boom, small. Let me go off a notch food, alright? Because I real vex about this, you know. That is why I deal with him like that.
That
Look
not
what
even
I call
song
it.
like Iowa Georgia.
Look at this. Let me call Georgie. Let me call father.
Well.
Father.
well.
What's up?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm sure you're familiar with Talks with KG, right?
Yes, I am.
Right. So we live here right now. And the little situation, so you can tell the nation hello. Right?
Well. Good evening, everyone.
Right.
They got Iowa George, man.
Big up the father in the industry,
don't
right?
know.
So we just
I
this
the only artist don't have to call my name. They know me by sound.
it's true.
Legend.
Talking about song, right? 1987. You sang a certain song. Right? Going boom boom big, boom boom small. You remember that song? What's the name of that song?
Of course. They want the song is Boom Boom Time.
Boom boom time. Right. So you're familiar, during the carnival season I call you and I asked you for permission for a song for some lyrics where I say Bamsi big, Bamsi small, Bamsi brace the man on the wall. Right.
I remember.
Nice. So Shade Mischif, I felt a local Trini bad artist. Look like a nuts man. He he's claiming that I stole his lyrics. Right? So
Oh.
the man say he sang that boom boom big, boom boom small.
Iowa know about Shade song. You ever hear Shade song?
Did you ever hear Shade song?
No, I never hear.
Well, nobody never hear about it, but I just saying, right? But the man is claiming he did a whole interview claiming that I stole his song. So I just come to clear the air. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, I say yes people, I give Squid the permission.
Thank you very much, sir.
And that is it.
Right?
I'm very happy to give him the permission to use
Thank you. And it's an honor to follow in your footsteps. Right?
When the thing was developing and the big dancers and all these kind of
Correct.
stuff to make Supermona become the premium carnival event, you know, Squid is used to take the other stage.
Of
So
course.
I feel like I do him, I feel.
And I appreciate it,
This
sir.
song, well, go ahead now, man. Boom, boom, big, boom, boom, boom. Be afraid, them, man.
Watch.
I think I'm gonna say this song.
Papa don't sing that, you know. The man go say a TV song too.
I can't say that. I swear he wasn't even born in 1987.
Nah, I feel he's about your age, so he probably did.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
God.
The song used to go like, I meet an Indian in South, running up she mouth. She say she don't like man, to wine in front she long.
Boom.
For the carnival, in the heat of the festival, she want a man, to wine behind she bam bam. Wine behind she boom boom. Oh yeah, you wine up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yo.
Fat.
Big boom boom small. We afraid them at all. Boom boom
Big
But my
boom,
favorite
boom,
part was
small. No, but Jana,
Correct.
the Stephen Mayan.
Correct. But I will ask Shade Mischif for copyrights first because apparently everything is he own. He invent English. Right? All right, sir. Thank you very much, Father. On behalf of...
You understand? Music keep you out of trouble.
Correct.
Music keep you out of stress. Music keep you inspired. Music keep you happy. You know, sometime last week, a man tell me, George, you know, he think it's time for me to retire, you know. I tell him, well, I could retire from the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
I could retire from on the boats.
Right.
The only thing I cannot retire from is the music.
Yeah, music keeps us alive.
Music is life.
Life must be nice. You know what I mean?
Papa?
So I just want to share the blessing with the people all there. They don't know I love all there.
Thank you.
And all they know the code, right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
I like how you say
That
it.
is it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
talking in code.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Right?
Very good.
So, we clarify that once and for all.
Yeah.
Right? We clarify it for all. Right?
Yeah.
So, Shade Mischif, big up yourself.
Yeah.
That
The
all
dog
I
say,
did,
I asked him if it's personal, he said not personal. You taking it personal?
I took it personal on a shut up level. Meaning that if that's what you want, we could do that. Right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not that kind of artist. I'm not the clash man.
Right.
But oh gosh, we grew up around men who
Of
doing
course,
this thing.
of course.
We just talk shit every day, whole day. That's we energy. Right? That's where we just get most of our lyrics from. So also I have a big team, KG. Right? My team is big. So from the time I tell you I get feeling heavy, I tell my brother, I say, yo, let me take a beach bath. We gonna last quavers. While I in the water, time I come out of the water, I see in missed calls. People calling me.
Yeah.
Squid, you taking that from Shade Mischif? When I watch my phone, Shade Mischif put out a whole diss track calling up Brady, Squid,
Yeah.
Big P, Saki. I say, but this man delusional, boy. Saki really sing about he? You understand? So I call him, a video calling me grinning on the phone. I say, alright, so that's what you want? Alright, we doing that. You understand? Well,
Hey!
but
A
what you
week.
didn't know, as I said, I have a big team. Big up my team. You remember my team that I brought here?
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
Right
yeah.
Talks with KG, they get bigger. The team get bigger because once you're helping youths and you're empowering people and you're showing them that, yo, all of us could do this. And there's a lesson for you as Shade. All of us could do this. It ain't no stopping you.
Yeah.
So from the time I am coming back over the hills, Space, one of the men I bring
Right,
in,
yeah.
already have a verse. And next man call him with a verse. I said, nah, we were factual thing. My Magnum girls,
Yeah.
just being and around, remember they spread all, you feel shit our girls? My girls all over Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? I have a company. You understand? So, when he dropping back certain girls home,
Yeah.
you understand? And men jump out to ask him who is he. And he ball, I Shade Mischif, you know, up to some mischief. Nobody don't know you. You understand? So the girls beg for you.
Hey, what I gone?
The girls beg for you. But they done already jump out on that kind of scene, so they take 2 clout and send you up the road. Go up the road. Go up the road. Go up the road. Yeah. No. Alright, let me read. It's alleged. That's what I hear.
It's alleged.
It's alleged, right? I didn't see, but I hear so.
Cut the whole
So you know what I do?
And then say
Yeah. That's what I see. I mean, that's what I hear. It's alleged. So,
hey.
and I heard this months ago. I say, what? And he didn't say nothing, but I wouldn't say nothing. Because that's not the kind of artist I am. But since you're jumping out yourself, and you want to talk about Squid, just like the PNM tiffin, and all kind of...
Yeah, they take what coming.
Yeah. He didn't realize, where's the code this year?
Hey.
Right? You talk and you say this and you that.
Yeah.
So I reach back in the studio now and I say, yo, I'll let everybody come in and say, what you know? What you know? What you know? You know, woman, they tell me how ugly the strippers is. Right? They tell me, they say that is not Shade Mischif, that is Shade Big Shit. You understand? Then they start, when last he get a booking, who is he? You understand? So, first things first, Mr. No Bookings. I had to deal with him, right? But you don't know he plays. Now, man, Aruka, when they get slapped in your face?
Oh, God.
All right. Right? So, I just needed to get into that because I find he was real disrespectful. And you see, the new generation, don't come wrong them because they are real steam. Remember your muffler black, you know? Remember you going through it. You understand? I not far from age, but I's not 68. You understand? So, Shade, what I will tell you is that I like this. I was born for this. Right?
Entertainment.
At the end of the day, if it's clash you want, we'll keep it on a lyrical level. Catch what I'm saying? But I will kill you off any day, anytime. I'm not of that nature, you know. But if it's that way you want, and I link with my boy Brady here. You understand? And Brady tell me he ready to work. I does empower. Alright? So I will give him all the tools necessary to kill you off. Remember that. Right?
You ready for that one, Brady?
Up to some mischief. Watch now, but on a real KG, this thing reached a level where I went in a Club Nova the other day. And these DJs, now he did some good, you know, because it brought awareness to the culture. And I like that. Right? You know, I for the culture.
What was that? What was that? We're talking about?
The song, the little clash thing.
Oh, the clash,
right? It brought some awareness and people like it. People like controversy. And once we could keep it on that level where it is just lyrical, don't mind I talk in your business, KG. Shade, I talk in your business a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all good fun, right? So just take it and hush. Right? That's how we're gonna do it.
The man drop our next song for
He
you.
drop our next song.
The man ain't playing
some
with you.
hours ago, just before I leave to come here.
Yeah, he dog ain't playing with you. The dog ain't playing with you.
Tell me what big man. You's a big rasta man with your ass dropping out. You start a song talking about man piggy scratching and what kind of immature bullshit is that? Bro, do not embarrass Trinidad music and zest music, please. Yo, if you're going Jamaica, KG, you know this, you don't study the culture.
Yeah.
No big man who playing thing. I hear the man on an interview here saying that people know him for Clash long time. That's the old Shade.
Right.
That is crud, you know it's crud?
Yeah.
You know it's crud? A sudden rush of shit to your brain. Right? Let me tell you something, KG.
Yeah.
If that is the ABC lyrics that he coming with, brother, he will... Best he let Boy Dingo one of them deal with you. You understand? Yeah. Boy Dingo, I mean to call up your name, eh? But, you understand?
Boy Dingo.
Yeah. Big up Boy Dingo, sing, right? But...
So you gonna drop our next song for him?
I must drop a... I got an advantage. People in the comments telling me...
The latest song, he call your name in it?
Nah,
He call your name?
Nah, because it hurt him now. It hurt the last time. So he offer Brady now. You understand? Because he realize the new generation.
Yeah,
and
he's
say,
a
nah,
youth,
boy.
yeah.
You know, remember, I see strippers the other day.
Yeah.
I went to one of his shows, you know. Here, what I doing? After this, you see the comments. Everybody see the comments. If you didn't see it, go on KG page, you will see the comments, right? I saw him on the avenue. And I had a video to post so because we pull up on him.
Right.
And I say, oh, they look the artist.
But when that was
After like 2 days after the this, right?
because you say you meet him in you see him somewhere first.
Yeah,
And you
Fitz.
tell him, right, so that was
Right.
first.
That
and
was
then this
first.
after.
And then after the this, I saw him again.
Yeah.
And I pull up on him, I will show you the video.
Yeah.
Man say, all the men pulling up on me get frightened. But I tell him, no, this is just lyrical, right? We ain't gonna reach to that. Don't worry yourself. We safe. Me and you got a long time.
From Buckland,
Right?
the Buckland man.
Yeah, I don't play. I like them thing. Right? But it will
You
always
see,
be,
you have a video, you know, so you tape it
I
too.
tape him, you know, I like real makeup thing, you know, because if you're up to some mischief, I will deal with you. Let me see. When you walk in Jumbie too, now I feel like
Yeah.
you come on. Hold on. Now.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I saw him and I tell him, I say, yo, come online with me. We going back by Fitz. Reach by Fitz. I now come from about 2 gigs. So I had some money to burn. I buy 2 bottles of Hennessy. I say, come, let me drink. Let me lime. And I lime with him that night. Every minute I watch him, he watching my cut eye. Quite hitting him. You understand? But I like that. Like to tell because he was fast and out of place in the first place. You understand?
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Lord, the Lord don't find our video the way like it.
That
Oh,
video vanish.
watch.
You get it?
Watch. You understand?
Chill down, chill
Yeah,
down.
he frightened, right? I'll post this one tomorrow. Let's stay tuned. KG, I'll get you let you post it. Right? I like a real thing. Because I start much of a sweat and I vex. Right?
Yeah.
That's how I just live.
Yeah.
He tell me, or he strip her brace me one time. She say, Squid, who ugly? I know ugly, I know. I said, no, it's not you I'm talking about. You understand? Because I don't want a confrontation. You remember women different.
Yeah.
So it's not you are talking about. You understand? When I talk about the next one with the fan rig teeth and thing,
Yeah.
there was a little hurt, but
Yeah.
to each his own, they know themselves, right? But it's just lyrical warfare. That's how we doing it. Yeah?
Right. You coming hard.
Yeah, we coming hard.
Pause.
Right? And I want them to understand that because he did our next diss track. I went and support him in his stripper's strip show. You understand? And you know, when a businessman move into our community, does raise the wealth of the village,
Right.
that's exactly what I do to his strip show.
Right.
Right? I toss real dollars. And you know what I do? I slap his bitch ass with some dollars in my hand. Pow! And I watch him in his face.
Oh, that the video where he used.
Right, yeah.
And, he put
And I just
thing.
showing him, I bring in wealth to you. Right?
Yeah.
So you're winning. You're winning. You're getting a lot of media, you're getting. Right? This is how we just live. We just empower. Right? I get you blind.
Yeah.
You know, the man taped me like he did. It hurt him in the heart.
Right.
Right?
He
That
don't
dollars,
tape you.
yeah, it hurt him. He taped man pum up. You understand?
Wait.
To say, well, look at how many ugly strippers.
Yeah. Because you're
show.
beefing and you're still going
I
the man
still-
flick.
But understand it. You had no support when you're getting it. Right? Shade. Up to some mischief.
Hey. So, Brady, you ain't think to say, boy? Oh, God, boy. Huh. Father, Lord.
Squid done kill him off. You know. I just want to add some tea. You see, Squid say he know real girls from all over who just tell him things.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing with me. Remember, I know ugly. You know?
Yeah.
I a little nice youth, man. You know that kind of way.
Yeah.
So, in this whole jam I play off. Now, I don't know if people didn't hear the this I make, but they ask me, you ain't gonna see back, it's only girls messaging me. So when they tell him, well, he messaging this one, and he's still driving the same old white car from a
Bro,
long
that always
time.
breaking down,
You
man.
understand? You
Always
understand?
breaking
And-
down, man.
right, remember I
And how
tell
you
you.
strippers pushing it on you. Anyway, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
remember I tell you, I don't know this man, Squid. So how I know this information?
Yeah, the wagon.
You understand?
The white wagon.
No, I telling her this. A Smalley coming much. She sent it on a one view too. But I remember real good because I was gonna play it in the song. She said, you know this man playing big boy thing. He have a girl sucking he gun out there in the strip club for everybody to see and taping it. So I say, well, what I had to do with me, she said she wanted me to pay him up now, boy. Then our next girl messaged me about this white car. Then our next girl say, well, he messaging she in reply and then man he coasting for that, he calling on she phone and thing and you know. So I saying big old man like you, these girls is around my age, eh?
Yeah.
New gen, eh?
Yeah, new
And he was
gens.
an old man.
New
He said
gens.
the same this, the first this he sang for we. He say something about he could be my grandfather or my father or
He right.
something. So well, you can't. My mother don't like ugly man. You understand? As Squid say, your Sean's falling out. It ain't making no sense. You can't be disrespecting me because these fellas old and, well, not old, I'm sorry, eh? These men experienced.
Yeah.
You understand? Let me use the
I like
proper
your
word.
choice of words.
Yeah. But he,
cause-
he really
cause-
mean the first one, eh? That the one he really mean.
Nah, let me tell all that.
Yeah, what's it up?
Like
You don't
he-
watch me like old men.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Yes, watch me like old men, eh? Big man
Experience.
thing. Nah,
Yo,
baby,
going
baby.
on?
Yes, watch me
No.
like old man, dog. I 34 years old, dog. How years watch me like an old man?
No, boy.
Eh?
And let me just
Let
say,
me-
Be real. Nah, be real.
Yeah,
Like you
but-
as a new gen.
Yeah.
A boy like
all
me,
these older
34.
fellas tell
You gonna
me-
watch me like an old
Yeah, all
man?
these older fellas tell me, but
You ain't gonna watch me as a youth.
nah.
Eh? As a big man.
Yeah, understand, a big
Yeah.
man. But let me fix my choice of words and then why I'm telling you that.
Nah, I wanna get in
No,
my
no,
channel now. I wanna how they see
No.
it now. Like how you watching
No,
Squid and
alright,
KG.
all
Like
these
we
big men to me now,
big
boy.
men.
Yeah, not big men, but all these big men to me now, boy. But
Yeah.
I saying this to say the reason I change my words and say experience because my vocabulary, expanded now, boy. I don't have to say all, you understand? So the kind of baby lyrics he using to
I like
this,
that.
Bro.
you know?
I like that.
Bro, what I will tell you, we as experienced men, our vocabulary could expand.
Right.
But you see, them kind of ABC lyrics and the things he trying there, he
Right.
old. He old. It's
Well,
about
that's,
difference
you
in
see,
old
that's
and-
why I change my words
Yeah.
now, boy.
Yeah.
You understand? It have a difference.
Experience and age is two different
Experience
things.
and age is two difference because he older than me and I more experience than he because no bookings, I get more bookings than he. I now start to sing and I done real shows I done gone already. I just ain't reach out the country yet, but plenty shows now. Boy.
Don't
And
worry.
if all they don't know me, all they get to know me,
Don't worry.
right?
Yeah,
Shade,
yeah.
Shade,
I
singing,
understand.
Shade singing since about 2010.
Now Shade is a, if you had to be real, right? Shade is a man doing thing long time.
No, he had some big songs.
Shade has some nice songs
he
back
had
in the
some
days.
big
Yeah.
songs.
I tell him that on the
So
on
it's
the
best you
interview.
cover your old songs and sing them over. Right? No, just now. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something, right?
When he asked, I hear.
Nah. Right. Yeah, what going on? You know why I rate Shade for?
Yeah.
The man had real swag.
Yeah.
Right? Don't mind. A lot of them is from Sheen. He know how to put together
So what the fuck?
a nice cheap kit. You understand? No. No.
Listen, fuck up my dog, man.
Shane does sell some bad clothes.
Yeah,
You
we go
understand?
like, we can't
No
lie,
rank
man.
and rate and I
Yeah.
see he now put out an next diss track that's saying I buy my chain in the market.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
in the market in Guyana. Under the dial with a selling raw gold. One ask them. You see this? Watch out where there's a big bike tire wearing. You see what mark? Balenciaga. Spell Balenciaga now, she. Oh, anyway. Look, why rate Shade for, regardless,
Yeah.
right? Is he dress code? The man are real swag.
Yeah, image.
I gave him that.
Yeah,
right?
image.
Image. And he
Yeah.
have belly to wear what he wear.
Yeah.
He had to have belly. Right? I always rate him. I remember 2009, I used to order zip earrings. Shade used to make earrings.
Yeah,
with
these zip,
like a
these zip flicks, yeah.
And I used to rock that because I was aware over the dressing.
Yeah,
so
back
no,
in the
still
days,
is.
yeah.
Right? I used to dress real weird. And I used to read the man.
Yeah.
Then he had a song, boy, 2010. Can't remember the song now. I'm very old too.
Yeah, party.
Party, me a party.
I really like that song.
That song was bad.
Yeah, I
Them
did
was the
like that
dancing
song.
days. He was
My
a
dancing
dancer. He
days.
wasn't good in the dancing, but he was a
He's
dancer.
a dancer.
Right? And he used to move with Mischief Makers.
Mischief
Bro, I know your
Makers.
whole history.
Chin Mischif.
Right, big up Chin Mischif.
Yeah,
you understand?
yeah. Chin Mischif are very
Queasy,
bad artist.
Of course.
Yeah, Chin
You
Mischif are
understand?
very bad artist.
So you come from good origins. I don't know, like you crash like a cowboy. Oh, God, boy.
Damn.
Right? What I'm saying, Shade, you're supposed to be my partner. If you want to keep your image, I gave you about 1,500 followers the other day with this little clash thing. After, I go back in the studio after here and deal with you again, it's best you stop. Right? Take your little 1,500 followers, belch, say thank you, and go and look for an exit. That what killer tell him, man.
Yeah.
Stop studying me. Go and look for an exit. Go and look for a hit. right? Because you sing double palm, you ain't get a cent from it. You understand? Nothing. You ain't even get a free room. Bro,
Oh, God. Hey.
hits. I get hits. You understand?
Yeah,
Sponsors.
that is it.
Sponsors. You understand? Sponsors just pay the bill now. Right, Shade? Go and ask double pan for a free room now.
Damn. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not there to say. What else you gonna say?
Go whole night, you know.
Yeah.
I want here, no.
Well, if all I'm out to say, I like a talk.
KG.
But, you know, I like the beef. I like the vibes. You know?
Just remember now everything, we'll keep it lyrical.
Lyrical.
Promise all that.
Yeah.
KG, I feel I know why he come at me now. Right? Although it's the new gen and thing, right?
Yeah.
You know what really
New
hurt
gen.
him? The new
I like
gen,
that word,
obviously, the
new gen.
Because,
That is
yeah.
right.
Yeah, new gen. I
the
like
slang
that.
now, boy.
Yeah.
The thing that hurting him the most that we sing the same
You
lyrics,
like
right? But you sing the same lyrics, but you see how Squid was singing but he's singing like da boom si and you understand? I sing it da boom si and you know the height now, boy. Da boom si and you understand?
Yeah.
And he watching up in you know the video when I listen it.
Yeah.
I say, well, normal. You know, we sing the same song because I never take it. When he say, well, I sing the same song, I listen it because, you know,
Yeah,
you had
yeah.
to listen, boy, same way now, boy.
Yeah.
But it's the views. It's the views.
You know what I watch also?
That is the
In the
views.
comments, bro,
Yeah.
everybody is asking, who is this Rasta man?
You understand?
Who is this man?
Who is this Rasta man?
Somebody asked if that is the nuts man from by the oval. You know? Who is this
What this
Rasta
like?
man?
What this like?
You understand? How? KG, look how mango tree out there, right? Will you go and try to shake down that tree and get fruit from that tree when you seeing nothing on the tree?
Nah.
Why would I go and try to thief lyrics from a man who is not bearing fruit?
Damn.
Bro, you're not fruitful.
Damn.
You understand? I was George. Let me show you something. Now, Beanie Man was my artist. But I co-soft the other day with Beanie Man. How he started getting on with Cartel, right? Let me just show you a little bit.
Right.
I had a problem with that,
Yeah, me too.
right? But then, this same interview that Shade
that he-
take and chop up,
Yeah.
I still could agree with Beanie Man to a point when he say, you know, people Tiffany lyrics appreciated, blah blah blah. Because at the end of the day, Beanie Man has numerous hits. And here the word was say hits. What hit Shade have? You can't compare yourself to greatness, bro. You understand? Go and catch a hit. Big up Trinidad Killer. Killer say go and get a hit and then come back. Right? I good.
Yeah.
Good.
You good there?
Nah, here what going on too. Bro, I was saying just now, in Jamaica,
Yeah.
no big man does go and sing about man piggy,
Yeah.
man piggy scratching and
Yeah.
that is amateur lyrics. You will, bro, big man
Yeah.
thing in the streets. We don't talk violence, but in the streets you'll get a gunshot for that in Jamaica. You can't go and talk about piggy and all kind of thing.
Fire burn.
All you give him some views. Go and watch the latest diss track he do for Squid. The man started with saying men piggy scratching him. Men piggy, you know. Bro, do not embarrass our culture, please. Right? Good. Take the mic, man. Take it.
Alright. We talk about everything. Let me talk about some new things that are going on with the artists and them.
Alright.
Right? What's going on, Brady, man? Talk to me.
Alright.
What you working on? What is the vibes? What's the temperature of the thing right now?
The place
Or
heating
is the
up.
new gen?
The new gen.
Yeah.
Alright, I like how you're talking. So right now, I just working on, you see just like how he getting sponsored from Magnum.
Yeah.
Well, I come out in a brand I getting sponsored by now by
Right.
Goat, right? So they sponsor me this jersey. Well, they sell clothes and things now by music wise. Collab with plenty artists. I collab with artists from Barbados and Jamaica and Ghana and things like that. Well, I had to work with Squid. I want to work with Squid, yeah, soon. I had to work with Temper. So, I plenty work coming out now.
Nah, I see you doing your thing. I see you doing your thing, man.
So,
yeah.
they always just look out for new music. And if all they don't know me, get to know me better than the
How old
Rasta
is?
man. 21.
Oh, yeah, young.
Yeah, now turn 21. Yeah.
New gen, boy.
New gen. New gen.
Yeah. So what
Understand?
inspired you to come into
Music?
dancehall and China? Like you was like who you was listening to when you was going to school and them kind of vibes? You was listening Trinidad and them kind of thing?
Alright. How they start up? When I was younger, primary school, secondary school, I used to listen plenty popcorn and them kind of thing now.
You was listening Trinidad?
Then I reached into the Trinidad, I started
yeah.
listening Swanee and Rebel and things. So when I hear this shade make for me, it come easy because I don't listen to these fellas, this to each other. So come like ABC for me now, way. Plus so I grew up in Diego Martin, so I know about it now, way. You understand? Yeah, big up Diego Martin. You understand? So, but the music didn't come to me until I reached South because I was more footballer now, way. Yeah, so when I reached South, it was around COVID time, like the ending of COVID. I was kind of bored now, way, because I couldn't play football, so what I really doing home now, way. So pick up on the music because my cousin they like the music now, way. I pick up on it, started doing it. People started like me. They started watching me because I used to do Trinidad first.
Yeah.
But Saki turn and he tell me, he say, boy, you see what going on? And me and dying, boy. So better you switch. Yeah, big up Saki. Yeah. So when I switch, first time I bust a steam, I send it to one of my personal friends because I kind of shy in the music now, but I doesn't really like to out there as much now. You understand?
Still shy or you was shy?
I was shy back then, right? And I sent shit and she say, post it on TikTok, I'll do a dancing video.
Right.
I playing fast. I now download TikTok, post the song, blow up. I say, what?
What song that was?
It went, how many times could I would chuck? Well, I want to know how. Right. Drop that, it bust. Real people make videos that I say, right, I'll do this thing because it making more sense than the Trinity bad for me now, you understand?
You get instant
Again,
forward.
the attention.
Right.
And again, the girls, the fellas now,
Right.
you understand? Yeah. So then I end up singing Boomsy, and that was the song I dropped before how many times because that was just a freestyle I do now, boy. So I dropped Boomsy, and young brother ended up hearing it. You understand? We went up on his show, and from there I just started to elevate from there because I used that as a capital and a forward to build myself now, but I never really stopped from that and say, well, he gave me the forward, so you know.
Let's go from there.
I just went from there now, boy. And when I went from there now, I started to create more links now, boy. You understand? Then I finally dropped how many times? I started really getting into the music more, started listening to more steam, man. You understand? What the people like now, boy. Because at the end of the day, you can't just sing for you, you have to sing for the people like.
Correct.
Even though you don't like something, people like it still. Because when I sing that Boomsy and song, I didn't like that song at all, I find I could have do better than that now, but what I think and what the people think will be two different things now.
Yeah,
You understand?
Yeah, you think.
So, in reality, even, I forget to say this, when I sing that Boomsy and song for the music video, it's had a dance at a big P, they bring shit like Trouble. I don't know if you know Trouble, right?
Of course.
Trouble, yeah.
Bad dancer.
But she's an artist too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because after that song, me and Trouble started talking and thing, you know. She tell me she likes singing now, but she never really wanted to pursue it.
Right.
So, that same freestyle I did bust with, I end up remixing it and do a song with her now, and I drop it. And people like it. She real bad too.
She's a-
No,
Yeah,
trouble.
sure,
Have
man.
vibes.
So,
Have vibes.
all in all, music for me, it wasn't really something I wanted to pursue, but I ended up falling into it and ended up liking it now.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's had
You
to work.
understand? And I
It's had
started
to
work.
see. So what is your vision? Where you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years?
And to see myself out of here doing something now. But now, other men will say they want to see themselves, like Steam in particular. You can't see yourself 60 years like Shade and still singing Steam. You understand? So, what I want to do,
God.
what I want to do,
what
and
now? I can't take it. Them new gen and them, boy.
no, I don't.
Them new gen and them, boy. Oh, God, boy.
Right. What I want to do, right?
Yeah.
You see, and I get this idea from Killer. You see, Killer open a business, you know.
Right.
So that was always my thing. I like clothes and I like to look good, you know. So I want to open like a clothes store, some kind of brand or something to represent what I represent now, but you understand? And I want to open a studio too, because there are plenty youth men by me, although I ain't big as them other artists and thing. Youth men still coming to me
Of course.
to do songs and thing now, but
He's a leader.
you understand? Yeah. So I want to open a studio and give youth men the chance I never had now, but you understand?
Correct.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I want
that
to
is
do
it.
all that. I don't want to just stick on Steam because all this singing and thing, I learned to produce now by myself now, boy, so I could do it for myself now. Boy. So by me getting a studio, I could help men get the opportunity same way now. Boy.
Yeah. Now you're
Yeah,
thinking
so-
the right way, bro, God.
Yeah, that is my
That is
that is my vision.
Yeah.
I know.
Now you have it up. You have it. I like the man.
Bro.
I like the youth.
you
I like the
follow
new
him,
gen.
man. Follow
Now I
him.
like the new gen. I like the new
yeah.
gen.
He's
I
a,
like
and you
the
see
new
the right
gen.
thing, he's a leader.
Yeah, correct. He is a leader. I like the way he talk. I like the way he articulate himself. The dog come for the interview early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, son.
So you know what going on. bro.
Yeah.
You reach far. You understand? Because remember, certain Rasta men going out now. So it have more room for men to. You understand?
Yeah.
Nah. My advice here, bro. I like how you talk, as I say. You have the right idea. How you say you want to build the studio, help the youths and them. Because the reality is, Squid go know this too. We now start to see that type of mindset in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Right? So you see like that zest what you're doing and the steam and the Trinidad, all them thing. Them thing really come from a generation of people that wasn't getting what you now say they.
Yeah.
So them make that sacrifice for this to be happening today now. Them say, you know what? Them fellas and them men helping me. Them fellas them playing music on the radio. Them
do
fellas
it up
charging
yourself.
40,000 for a video, 30,000 for a production. Here what we go do. We go chip up, we go buy up this, we go buy up that, we go shoot video for man for free, we go do
Well,
this and
we're
that.
saying there,
And it create
that is exactly, I have a little small team.
any mic day.
I have a little small team I just move with. That is the same idea we had. Because when I was doing the Trinidad KG, I remember I had messaged her to do a video, but we didn't have the funds to do it now, boy.
Right.
So, well, I have an iPhone. So I tell them, well, I shoot the video on the phone now, boy.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't go know unless I tell them, you understand? Because the quality now, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. When I now started recording his phone, I recording on.
Yeah.
And people liking that, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay,
Carl, you're still willing.
The struggles just make you skilled.
Yeah, of course.
I know about that. You understand? You see, it's two things. The struggles, not having the capital, and dependency syndrome. You see, once you are to depend on a man, let me
mad
say,
thing.
I want something out tomorrow. And it's urgent, and I find it making sense to get that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I call, big up Bilal, my videographer. I call Bilal and Bilal say, yo, boy, see I'm doing this or see I'm doing that. And Voicey pay any money.
Correct.
I can't pay money like Voicey.
Yeah.
Why had to do? I'd find somebody else who can do it or
Correct.
do it myself.
Correct.
So it's the same thing. I mean, big up yourself. All of us go through that.
Yeah.
You understand? We go through that struggle of not having the capital or not being able to access somebody to do it
Yeah.
in the timing that we would want or even how we would want. So what we started doing is buying iPhones, getting gimbals.
Yeah, building your team, you know.
Building the
So
team.
that's why I was saying exactly that mindset that you have
Correct.
is what make Trinidad dancehall music even possible.
Yeah.
Because before men had a thing that way, men was just depending. So it was slow, the soca. Men was the only men getting through that kind of vibes. So I glad to hear you say that because at least we know that the future in good hands now.
Of course, and
you
let me
know?
give some encouragement, bro.
Yeah.
I am proud to say that I have traveled the world with music. This little time that I do in music, I don't want no big set of hits. You understand? I wouldn't consider having no big set of hits. I have hits. I have
Right,
songs that
right.
people love.
Yeah.
Right, and trending all over the world. But just because of how I articulated myself and what I did, I fly the world, bro. Bro, I reach Spain already.
Because
You
your head
understand?
on your neck.
Of course.
You know that kind
Right.
of way. So you know how to maneuver. Because this life is about strategic moves and about mindset.
Yeah.
Men don't understand that now, boy. You have to be smart enough.
People ask me how I get work permit
You
for
have
the
to be
US.
smart,
There's
boy.
people singing for years and don't have a work permit for the US. Bro, I have traveled nearly all the Caribbean countries. I've traveled to the US, I've traveled to Spain, you name it, right? Doing music, seeing all kind of different culture, people, this, that. I've been endorsed by a lot of brands and artists and businesses.
Yeah.
Offer this little thing. I have lived a full life. I probably didn't live as long as she did. Now I will kill him off every time it come to my head. Yeah. But I've lived and did so much and see so much through this music. This same Trinidad that a lot of people said is ghetto music and it can't work and it will never reach a certain standard.
Right.
Bro, look at Lady Lava right now.
Correct.
Right? Look at Trinidad Killer. Right? Despite of what Killer is doing something, he make connections with Nicki
Using his
Minaj.
brain.
He using his brain.
And moving over
Right?
and through the life.
Yeah, I had to. No, people mightn't like Killer, you know. A lot of people don't like him,
It don't matter.
but they're forced to listen to his
Yeah.
music because he's producing good music and he's using his brain to protrude through the industry. Of course,
Correct,
you understand. So, I mean, out of this whole clash thing, what has come out of this is marketing. I mean, I basically had the same audience because my audience a lot bigger than Shade own. All right, no disrespect, my audience a lot bigger than Shade own, but at least Shade gain because as much as all this shit are talking, I still don't wish him bad.
Of course.
We had good times, right? I still rating him.
Right.
I still gain him some ratings for his dress code, not for your lyrics.
Yeah.
Right? But I still rating him because I still consider because you have contributed to the industry.
Right.
1 palm, 2 palm is a big song.
Right.
Don't mind anyway. It's a big song, right?
Yeah.
You contribute, I get you forward. And the reason why it does help a lot of people around me because I'm so grateful for where I've reached. I still have far to go. But where I've reached and the things that I accomplish, I want other people to experience that because the industry is big enough. We don't need to fight.
Of course.
You understand? I don't mean to bad talk nobody in particular, but you see the soca industry is a whole mess.
Yeah.
It does look real pretty.
Yeah.
It's a mess because
It
why?
don't even look pretty.
Crab in a barrel mentality. Everybody trying to climb on top each other and bad talk each other and cut each other.
Definitely.
I don't care to do soca. I like the soca, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll still contribute because you never know what will hit.
Right.
But it's messy. I don't want to get into it. I'd rather do my ghetto music, my steam, and my even the Trinidad. Bro, I love it. You just don't get into the numbers thing. I just tell all the artists that,
Simple.
don't get into the gang affiliation.
Yeah, simple.
Do your thing. Sing your badness. People like that. It just put people in a mood. People, you know?
It's music.
Yes, music. That's what music is for, to stimulate the mind, body, and soul. Right? And once you could do that, you are contributing. And I just give thanks to everybody who contribute.
Yeah.
Right? With me, what's coming new for me? Now, big up Ryo Songs. That's my new producer. Came out of Spine Studio, you know. Spine had good teachings, right? So, Ryo's the new man on the block with a lot of talent, bro.
Right.
And since then, right now, I have about 8 tracks to release. I literally, this is the most comfortable I've been in a while, just waiting and studying when to release songs right now.
Right.
You understand? So it came from a level where I was at, when I'll get to do a next song. So, I have all these songs. When should I release it?
Yeah.
And that's an accomplishment for me.
Right.
Right? Our studio is one of the most active studios right now. I welcome Brady to the studio recently.
for sure.
So you see, through one strand, two strand again.
Something
Brady,
happened.
Brady and I connect. I end up knowing him mother, so that's telling him my age too.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh God. But that was it. I know Brady watching me like old man and he had playing
like
thing.
old man,
Oh, he's old man. Yeah.
So, Brady is now part of the Steam Studios, right?
Yeah.
Squid Inc.
Yeah.
So, you see a lot more music. You know, I'm working with Big P very closely right
Big
now.
up Big P. Yeah.
Big up Big P. Big P have just as much tracks as me right now to release. So we ain't playing this summer.
Work.
It's over, man.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So is there anything you want to leave for the people before we wrap up? Anything. Get them something positive. Get the new gens and them something positive.
Alright, all. So, if all you know, all you want to be you know, big, inspirational, you know, positive. As KG says, say something positive. So keep working. If they're not watching, they're watching. I know it's not making sense, but it's making sense. Because if they're not watching, they're watching.
Even when they pretend they're watching,
yeah,
they're watching.
you understand?
Yeah, right.
You understand? And don't ever give up by it. Because it had the real times, KG. I wanted to give up on this thing.
Of course.
I being real. Because sometimes it doesn't work in your favor, but it's God now, boy. You had to pray too, boy. Forget to say that you always had to give thanks, boy. You understand? And before I go to, as he say this, I don't understand the question he asked me. A real songs to drop too, boy.
What ask you?
He asked me, what's new? Real songs to drop still. And you are supposed to tell her, it have a song you sing back in the days. Because I used to listen to you long time, you know. You understand? You sing it with Playboy Chassis. Yes. The clothes that they have on is yours, and
Let me
right.
see, I'm not holding it.
Right. You understand? It have a song. I never drop it. Wait, yes, I did with Big P.
You don't have to worry about you.
No. I never thief lyrics, you know. No, but it's the
We not up to no
Yeah, Thief Squid lyrics too?
No. No, it's the way. Alright, how to put it? It's the way how he does. He's flown away. See the talking thing he does. Yeah.
Yeah, Squid is the man who set that in stone.
You
now,
understand?
Yeah,
So
I see a real steam artist with that flow.
yeah.
Squid. You know, but nothing wrong with that.
I want to take you all some bars now, boy, and wanted all to rate it for me now, boy. So right, so it went like this, right? Hey girl, a man never lock your neck and fuck you so hard that you can't forget. Done watch you about twice and your panty wet. About 3 to 4 rounds now, break a sweat. Yo Trini, tell all the girl come see me. Exercise ass bounce back pon body. If my break no bong to say I'm sorry, the pussy was good, girl take all my money. She wanna jam to the tights, put she in a back shot, make she feel nice. Say she's a freak, well that a my vice. You understand? That is the same kinda, you understand what I'm talking about? Right, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah. Think tough.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
keep working.
Tell
Don't
them how
give
to
up.
find you on the social media, that kind of find.
Brady with 2wise.tt on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube, Brady Music with a Q.
Squid, anything you want to tell the people before we leave?
No, man, I good. Stay positive. Put God first, mankind after. Just keep on doing the music. As Brady said, don't give up. Trust me. It must have rainy days, but after every dark cloud, there's a sunshine. Remember that. Right?
Time.
Big up my brand, Magnum Tonic Wine.
Yep.
They always pay the bills. You understand? Big up your brand now, man.
Big up Goat Clothing, my wettest brand in South right now.
Goat clothing.
I say that.
That is it.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, big up all yourself all the
Yes,
time,
man.
you know. Yeah, so we looking out for more music, more hits, more
Up to some
success,
mischief.
more prosperity, more beef, more clash,
Yeah. But we keep
more
it
everything.
lyrical. Remember that.
More
Yeah?
lyrics.
No violence.
Yes,
Lyrical. We
Stop
could
the violence.
kill them off in our lyrics. You understand?
And that is
I post something the other day with SpongeBob and Patrick, a cartoon thing.
yeah.
And I comment and I say this is what I was expecting. Not the reality that I get. You
Channel.
understand? Come at us, Shade. Right?
Pause.
If you need no.
Pause. Yeah, come harder. Why?
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 Why? Taking a lot, yeah. Alright.
Right?
Try harder, Shade.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Try harder because you ain't really cutting it right now. Go see a professional. You understand? Ask them, payment alright for you now. I go diss myself. Right? That might work. Yeah, you could pay Brady, new gen. You'll get some new steam. You understand?
Ah, boy.
Big up yourself. I'll come your next strip show too and raise the value. Right? Because we all know the industry ain't really working in your favor. I go on.
Oh, yeah, that is it. Right? That is it. Boom.